Okay, this is 11.1 and 11.2 together. We just went ahead and combined them. It's areas of parallelograms, triangles, and trapezoids. So this a lot of formulas, okay, just a lot of formulas. So you'll need to know the formulas in order to do these. So we're going to start with the triangles first. Okay, so what's the area of a triangle? Area of a triangle is this. So I'm going to use area, and then a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Now, the thing you're going to need to do is be able to identify parts. Sometimes they're going to give you information that is not necessary in the problem. So for example, in problem number 1, this is the height. What's the height do? The height always makes a right angle from a vertex, okay? So that is the height. This is the base. It's the side to which the height is perpendicular, okay? So what's this 5 over here? It is nothing. You don't need it. It's not necessary. So sometimes they give you information, again, that's not necessary. So what do we do here? We just plug that stuff into the formula. So we get 1/2 base is 5, height is 4.8. It says round to the nearest tenth, so we just type that in on our calculator. And we get, in this case, comes out 12. And it's in inches squared. Area is in square units, okay? Something to take note of. All right, what about this next one? Okay, what's important? There's our base. There's our height. Not necessary. Okay, so again, we just plug it in. So area of the triangle is 1/2. Base is 9.7 times height, which is 8.3. Let's slide it over a little bit here. Make that 7 a little better. Okay, so again, type that in, times 9.7 times 8.3, and we get 40.3 if you round it. 40.3, and this is in kilometers squared. All right, so that's area of a triangle. Pretty straightforward. Next one, parallelograms. Okay, parallelograms can be a lot of things. All 4 of these, 3, 4, 5, and 6, are parallelograms. We just remember we call 3 and 4 a square. But area of a parallelogram, so whether it's area of a square or a rectangle or just a parallelogram or a rhombus, all those are the same thing. Area is base times height. Sometimes you might hear length times width, but we're going to use base times height because it's more beneficial to you when you're looking at it in terms of an actual parallelogram that's not a square or rectangle. So in this case, what is our base? 3. What is our height? 3. Now again, how do I know it's height? It makes that right angle, okay? That's the thing we're looking for, that right angle, okay? These 3's are not necessary, okay, in order to find area. So area would be base times height, and in this case, that's going to be 9 inches squared. What about this one? Don't need those. Take the 10s here. So area would be 10 times 10. So area is 100 and meters squared. Okay, what about number 5 here? All right, so height, there's our height because there's the right angle. So there's the height. What is the base? The base is the side that extended is perpendicular to the height. So this is actually the base. So even though the height doesn't actually touch the base necessarily, if we extended that base out, it would touch it. So that 5 there is our base. What's this 5.8? Nothing. It's not necessary. So again, area is base times height. So if you do that, you get 20. That would be feet squared. Okay. Now, that's when the height is outside the figure. Let's look at problem number 6. This time, the height is inside the figure. Let me draw that a little better. Okay. It's inside the figure. So there's our height. What is our base? Our base is this, the side to which it makes a right angle. So this is not necessary, this is not necessary. This 6 is technically not necessary because we have it on the other side. So area is base times height. So that would be 12 yards squared. Okay, last one, a trapezoid. It's a little different formula here. So area of a trapezoid, I'm going to abbreviate trap. Area of a trapezoid is 1/2 height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so again, what is height? Height is the one that makes a right angle. So there's our height. What are the bases? The bases are the two parallel sides. So this one and this one. So this is not necessary. So in this case, area is 1/2 height, 1.7, parenthesis, base 1, 1.2, plus base 2, 3. So again, you're going to want to make sure and type this in. Make sure you use the parentheses, otherwise it will give you a wrong answer if you don't. Nearest tenth, and I get 3.6 feet squared. All right, one more here. Okay, what's our height? There's our height. What's our base? Here and here. So this one didn't give us any extra information. That helps. So 1/2 height. However, in this formula, if you do mix up where the numbers are, it will give you the wrong answer. Base 1 plus base 2. And actually, the bases can be switched around, but if you mess the base up with the height, it will give you the wrong answer. So 8.9, 4.9 plus 9.9. So we do all that on the calculator, and I get 65 to the nearest tenth, 65.9 yards squared. So really just a lot of formulas and then just plugging into the formula and solving. So hopefully not too bad.